Even Tom Brady knew 49ers. Brock Purdy had no chance versus Seahawks. Not much more Brock Purdy could have done. The San Francisco 49ers put up a valiant effort to make it into the playoffs, considering all of the injuries they had to deal with. Tons of injuries. And yet, the Niners had 12 wins and fought for the number 1 seed in the NFC. Not to mention, they picked up an upset win over the defending Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles in the wild card round. Their next opponent was the Seattle Seahawks, who defeated San Francisco in the final week of the season for the number 1 seed. Unfortunately for the 49ers, their run came to a sudden halt, as they lost 41-6 to the Seahawks in the divisional round. The Niners' defense had no answers for the Seahawks' offense, even with quarterback Sam Darnold dealing with an oblique injury. And the 49ers' offense couldn't do anything against the Seahawks' ferocious defense. That included quarterback Brock Purdy, who was under pressure nearly all game. One statistic showed just how miserable of a time Purdy had in Seattle. Purdy tried to evade Seattle's pass rush, ran 413 yards on 33 dropbacks. No, he didn't run for an official 413 yards. Trying to evade defenders resulted in him running around the backfield, which totaled 413 yards. Tom Brady said it perfectly when discovering this statistic during the Fox broadcast of the game. Brady said, "That's almost like Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl. One played against him." Tom Brady provides Patrick Mahomes comparison Brock Purdy didn't want. Normally getting compared to Mahomes would be taken as the top compliment, but for Purdy, he doesn't want this one. Back in the 2020 season, Brady helped lead the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to Super Bowl 55 in his first year with the team. Awaiting him in the playoffs were Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. This was set to be the ultimate dream matchup, but it turned out to be a blowout. The Chiefs entered Super Bowl 55 without their starting tackles, Eric Fisher and Mitchell Schwartz, due to injuries. That didn't bode well, as the Bucs' defense that year was ruthless, featuring the likes of Shaquille Barrett and Ndamukong Suh, Levante David Vita Vea, and Jason Pierre-Paul. Mahomes was sacked 3 times for a loss of 27 yards, but that doesn't tell the whole story. KC signal caller ran for 497 yards before either getting sacked or throwing his passes, according to Next Gen Stats. And that's how you get a 31-9 loss for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Running around that much nearly the entire game will make any quarterback struggle, even one as great as Mahomes. So it's not necessarily a surprise the 49ers' offense stalled out against the Seahawks. Purdy had to run around for his life to try to make plays. Purdy finished the game, completing 15 of 27 pass attempts for 140 yards, 0 touchdowns, and 1 interception. It was a solid season for Purdy, who missed 6 games due to turf toe. In 9 regular season games, Purdy threw for 2,167 yards, 20 touchdowns, and 10 interceptions on a 69.4 completion percentage. One has to wonder how much better he could have played had he not dealt with that injury early in the season. Sure, getting blown out by a division rival in the playoffs is rough, but fans shouldn't be ashamed about the season. Considering everything the Niners went through, getting 12 wins and a playoff victory is nothing to be ashamed of. Now, let's see how they can do with a fully healthy roster in the 2026 season.